I would never do. I would never do these things. I would never defend a man that's been accused by another woman of punching her in the back of the head and then immediately asking her to sign an NDA. I would also never defend a man who is being accused of sexual battery by another man. He says he drugged him, made sexual passes against him, attempted to kiss him, and then when he didn't comply with these advances, he sent someone to beat him up. I would never defend.
Y'all, Cardi B really has a talent for letting chaos find her. And now, that chaos could cost her up to 7 years in prison, all over a man who couldn't even spend Christmas with her and their newborn. Ever since Cardi got involved with Steffon Diggs, that relationship has basically become her whole personality. Wherever Steffon goes, Cardi isn't far behind. And if anyone says anything negative about him, she's ready to crash out immediately.
I'm vulnerable. And like one time he just told me, like, it was like, let me heal you. Give me a chance for me to heal you. And it's like, okay.
Now Cardi is back in legal trouble because this time, she may have taken defending her man way too far. A woman involved in Steffon's case is accusing Cardi of intimidation, claiming Cardi pressured her to retract statements she made about Steffon. And the wild part? Cardi is doing all of this for a man she has to share. Let's be real, Steffon isn't much different from Offset. If anything, he's Offset 2.0. Fans even pointed out that Steffon used to be Offset's favorite player, which makes this whole situation even messier. People were already side-eyeing Cardi when she revealed she was pregnant again while her last baby, Blossom, was only 6 months old. This came not long after Cardi publicly said she was done being embarrassed and done sharing a man, only to move on to someone with multiple children by multiple women.
I'm so scared for Cardi B, y'all, because every time I see Steffon Diggs, all I can think about is that video of the interviewer asking all of his teammates, who on the team would you least like to date your sister? And every last one of them said him.
Davin, what guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
What the hell? Diggs.
What guy on this team would you least like to date your sister?
Oh, Steffon Diggs.
This team would you least like to date your sister?
Least I should date my sister, Diggs. 100%.
This team would you least like to date your sister? And I might add, you're starting to be the runaway favorite for this.
But nobody want me to date this, is it? I'm a great guy.
When it comes to the dating world, do you know what kind of scary creatures are crawling around in an NFL locker room? And every last one of them agreed that you were the one they'd least like to date their sister? Oh, hell no. Let's go back to COVID. Get 6 feet back.
Of course, Cardi wasn't about to let the internet drag her man without a response. She jumped online defending Steffon, saying they loved and supported each other, and that their baby boy would grow up surrounded by love. But it didn't take long for history to repeat itself. When their son was born, people expected Steffon to show up, especially for major moments like the holidays. Instead, he made it clear Cardi wasn't a priority. He started the year with 1 child, and during his relationship with Cardi, 3 other women became pregnant around the same time. Rather than step back, Cardi doubled down and called out the internet for being mean to her.
Y'all need to calm down. Y'all need to calm down. Is y'all cool? Y'all been dragging me for 3 or 4 days. Y'all been a little bit too mean. Like, now. Y'all been a little bit too mean. I can't change shit. I can't go back in time. You know what I'm saying? I already had a baby. Y'all want me to put my baby back in my pussy? Huh? I don't know. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to leave my man and fuck yours? You want me to leave my man and just go and fuck yours? I don't know. What y'all want me to do?
But if Cardi thought that was the worst of it, she had no idea what was coming next. Days ago, Steffon was hit with a criminal lawsuit by his former private chef. According to the filing, an argument over unpaid wages escalated into an alleged physical altercation. The chef claims she was assaulted after confronting him about money he owed her. She also provided screenshots showing conversations about payment that suggested Steffon had no intention of paying her before the confrontation. And people noticed something else too. She said she was out of his life, which raised eyebrows, especially since she was allegedly living in his home. This isn't the first time Steffon has faced serious allegations, either. Previous accusations have surfaced in the past, making this new lawsuit even more concerning. Despite all of this, Cardi immediately stepped in, contacting the chef and asking her not to move forward with the case. Even after the situation was reported, Cardi continued communicating with her and later posted screenshots publicly to defend Steffon. Cardi insisted she was clearing her man's name. But legally? That move may have done the opposite. Reaching out to someone connected to an active case, especially in a way that could be interpreted as pressure, can be considered witness intimidation, which is a serious offense.
Why are you even discussing this with the chef? Why do you even have any communication with Steffon Diggs' chef? Like, why? Degrees of separation. I feel like that's my message today. Degrees of separation. Why are you windmilling for this man who literally had you alone on Christmas? Why are you windmilling for this man? Did this man do this when you and Nikki was going back and forth? Did he hop online and say that? No.
Now things are escalating fast. Because Cardi is famous and made her actions public, the prosecution reportedly isn't letting this slide. Investigators are now examining Cardi's involvement, including her direct communication with the accuser and the public post that exposed the woman's identity to millions of followers. That wasn't protection. That was exposure, with potential legal consequences. If prosecutors decide to pursue it, Cardi could be facing real prison time all over a man who hasn't even chosen her as his priority. And while the situation is shocking, people aren't exactly surprised. Cardi has a long history of going to extremes for relationships. But risking years behind bars? That's a new level. Publicly admitting to contacting someone involved in an ongoing case is not a smart move, especially when emotions are already high. So the big question is this. Is it finally time for Cardi to separate herself from Steffon before things get even worse? Sound off in the comments. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.